So how do you know if a number is odd or if it's even? Well, if a number is odd, that means that it cannot be divided by 2. If a number is even, that means that it can be divided by 2. So what I've got here is some pasta for my counting because I don't have multi-link cubes or anything like that to use at home. I've drawn myself a number line to help me remember how to count in 2s, so I've labelled every second number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and I've drawn 2 sharing circles because to divide a number by 2 means to share it equally into 2 groups. So what about the number 8? Is the number 8 odd or is it even? Well, first I'm going to count out 8 pieces of pasta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll get rid of the rest. And then I'm going to divide my 8 by 2. I'm going to share these 8 pieces of pasta equally between 2 groups. And to do that, I'm going to count in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. So the number 8 can be shared equally between 2 groups. It can be divided by 2, and that means that the number 8 is even. Okay, so what about the number 13? So first of all, I'm going to count 13 pieces of pasta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then again, I'm going to share those 13 equally between 2 groups. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, oh. Now I've got 1 piece left out. I've got an odd piece, and that means that 13 cannot be shared equally between 2 groups. 13 cannot be divided by 2, and that means that the number 13 is odd. So what happens when the numbers get so big that we can't use pasta and sharing circles? Well, a good place to start is to listen to the Number Cruncher song, and you can pause the video now and listen to the Number Cruncher song on the Castle Hill YouTube story channel, or you can listen to it perhaps at the end of the session. So let's say that your large number is 74. The Number Cruncher song says that to know if a number is odd or if it's even, you have to think about the digit that number ends with. What does that mean? Well, if we look at the number 74, the song is saying that it ends with that the final digit is the 4. So you need to think about your place value. So I'm going to label the place value columns here, starting with the smallest. We've got the 1s and then the 10s. So if a number ends in 4, that means there is a 4 in the 1s column. So when we're looking at bigger numbers, you just need to look at the digit in the 1s column, see if that digit can be shared equally between 2 groups, and then you know if a number is odd or if it's even. So for the number 74, it ends in, or the digit in the 1s column is a 4, so I'm going to get 4 pieces of pasta, 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if they can be shared equally between 2 groups, into 2 groups. 2, 4, yes, so that means that 74 is even because the digit in the 1s column can be divided by 2. What if we look at an even bigger number, the number 429? Well, we can't count out 429 pieces of pasta, that would take forever. So again, we think about the song. What does the number end in? What digit is in the 1s column? So let's label our place value column, starting with the smallest. We've got the 1s, then the 10s, and then we've got hundreds. So the digit in the 1s column is a 9. We could say that the number ends with a 9. So what we need to do is get 9 pieces of pasta and see whether that number can be divided by 2. So we've got 4 pieces of pasta here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now I'm going to share those 9 equally into 2 groups to see whether or not this whole number is odd or even. 2, 4, 6, 8, oh, there's 1 left over. So 9 cannot be shared equally between 2 groups. The digit 9 cannot be divided by 2, and that means that the number 429 has got to be odd.